Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a recipe that takes us back to the basic humble kitchen where less is more and the simple things are the best things. Meaning we're not going to use any fancy spices or expensive equipment and still end up with a super delicious dish. We're talking crispy salt and pepper fish fillets. And let me tell you, this fish has a crispy exterior with a beautiful flaky interior. The recipe is very easy to make. And the best part, it's all done in under 30 minutes. Folks, serve this crispy fish next to some roasted potatoes and a garden salad. You're gonna have yourself a fabulous meal that's better than any restaurant. All right, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna add 3 cod fillets over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. The size of the fillets I'm using are 8 ounces, which is 225 grams each. As always, I'm using cod about frozen thawed out, but you can also use the fresh stuff, as well as any other type of firm white fish, such as tilapia, halibut, or even hake, which is known as merluza in Spain. Then we'll season the cod with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. You want to make sure to do this on both sides. And then cut each fillet into 2 evenly sized pieces for a total of 6 pieces of fish. Then we'll add in half a cup of all-purpose flour into a bowl, which is 60 grams. And season with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is 3 grams. And we'll mix it together. Then we'll crack in 2 eggs into a separate bowl. Season with salt and pepper. And whisk the eggs together. And finally, we'll add in 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs into a 3rd separate bowl, which is 110 grams. And season with a kiss of sea salt and a generous portion of freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll mix the breadcrumbs together. Before we start coating the pieces of fish, let's start heating the oil. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in a generous half cup of sunflower oil, which is 150 milliliters. You can use other neutral oils here, such as canola, peanut, or even avocado oil. While the oil is heating, we'll start coating the fish fillets, first in the all-purpose flour, then into the egg wash, and finally into the breadcrumbs. You want to make sure at each stage that the fillets are fully coated all around. Okay, let's move back to the fry pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, it's been heating between 6 to 8 minutes. We'll add in the pieces of fish. And you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out. And we're going to go between 3 to 4 minutes per side here until the fish is golden and crispy and just cook through. Once the pieces of fish are golden and crispy and just cooked, we'll remove them from the fry pan and transfer them over a wire rack with some paper towels underneath and let them sit there for about 5 minutes. For the final step, let's make a simple tartar sauce that truly complements the crispy fish. I'm going to add in half a cup of mayonnaise into a bowl, which is 120 grams, along with 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, which is 5 grams, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped onion, which is 20 grams, a 1/4 cup of chopped dill pickles, which is 35 grams, and squeeze in 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice, which is 10 milliliters. Then we'll season with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper and whisk it together until it's well mixed. Then we'll transfer the tartar sauce into a serving dish and add in some of the crispy fish fillets. And for the final touches, we'll garnish with lemon wedges and some fresh parsley. Check it out, our crispy salt and pepper fish fillets are done. Easy to make, restaurant quality presentation, and all done in under 30 minutes. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, crispy salt and pepper fish fillets. This looks absolutely amazing. Here we go. That right there is truly comfort food at its best. You have that crispy texture on the outside, the inside nice and flaky, and that simple tartar sauce rounds out for the perfect balance. But for me, the real winner is that I grabbed a handful of the most basic and affordable ingredients and got so much flavor out of this. Give it a try at home. Once again, next to some roasted potatoes and a garden salad, you can have yourself a fabulous meal. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Robert Manahan, Sam Cohen, and Grace Swadeth. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.